Yeah people, welcome back to another video. In this video I present to you Jamaican curry chicken by Ray Tanso Kitchen. Alright, so if you want to learn how to make this one, stick around. This is gonna be a step-by-step on how to achieve the best results. Now, alright, so the first thing we're going to do is chop up our chicken. Like you may see, the chicken is skinned. No skin when you're making curry chicken. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna chop these chicken up, not too big, not too small. Okay, so this is the size that you want, like you see here. Not too big, not too small, right in the middle. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop a half of an onion. You could put the whole onion if you like, but me personally, I'm gonna add half of the onion. Second thing we're going to add a stack of thyme. After that, we're gonna add a whole tomato, one whole tomato. We're gonna add 2 stalks of scallion. And this is just a rough chop. You're just gonna chop this by hand, get everything in there. Trust me, it's gonna be nice. Next, we're gonna do 3 cloves of garlic. We're gonna grate 3 cloves of garlic. Then we're gonna add a piece of ginger, because what is curry without ginger, right? Now we're gonna add some all-purpose seasoning, and we're gonna add hot curry. This is by Grace. So I always grew up watching Grace Kitchen. So you know, Grace, big up yourself. I'm always supporting Grace products. We're gonna add some black pepper, and you can add just a teaspoon of every seasoning that you see me adding. A teaspoon of every seasoning, black pepper, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, a half a teaspoon of those. Alright, you're gonna add your pepper, your Scotch bonnet pepper, 3 slices. This is gonna be just the right heat, it's not gonna be overpowered. Here you go, the onion powder, the garlic powder, and I also add in a couple pimento balls, here known as allspice. So we're gonna mix this up, get everything incorporated, and this is what it should look like. So what I do is I always separate my meat from my vegetables. This is something I've always done, right? And the reason why I do this is when you cook this with all the seasoning, you lose all the flavor when the chicken is done. We're just gonna go ahead and finish this, and then I'm gonna show you when I'm gonna add this into the pot. onto the cooking. Gonna add a little bit of vegetable oil, not too much. Now you're gonna burn your curry. Not necessarily burn. When you say burn curry, then you think of something being burned and black, but not necessarily burn. But you're gonna burn your curry. You're gonna drop it into the hot oil, swirl it around for a couple of minutes, couple of seconds, excuse me, and then you're gonna drop your chicken in. Alright, and when you drop your chicken in, you see I'm not gonna touch it after this. The chicken is gonna stay just like that, and it's gonna fry up for about roughly 5 minutes. So what I'm doing now, I'm searing the chicken. What that does is that's gonna lock all the flavor inside the chicken. That's because I didn't marinate this. So when you don't marinate your chicken for an hour, you don't marinate it overnight, this is what you always do first. You sear the chicken so you can lock all that flavor into the chicken. So later on down the road, when you add your liquids, the chicken doesn't get deflavored, meaning the flavor is still inside the chicken. Alright? So this is the first turn. Like I said, I'm showing you step by step how I make my curry chicken. No cutting, no going around, no corners, just step by step on achieving the best results. So after about 15-20 minutes, when the chicken is seared up, everything's seared, you add a little bit of liquid, just a little bit. You're gonna cover that and you're gonna let it simmer. While it's simmering, the chicken is also gonna make its own liquid, as you see right now. Alright? Yeah, man. Look at that. Nice. So I'm just stirring it up to make sure that it's not burning or it's not sticking to the bottom. And this is on medium heat, medium to low heat. I'm gonna cover that back, and then after 5 more minutes, this is after 30 minutes. Now remember the seasoning that we separated in the beginning. We separate the chicken from the thyme, scallion, onion, tomato. Right? So after this simmer now for a next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, this is where you're gonna add in those vegetables. Right? So you're just gonna add another flavor booster to it. Instead of adding it at one time in the beginning, and then all them flavor just gone. You wouldn't add them flavors anymore. So now you're gonna add the onion, thyme, scallion, tomato, pepper, and you're gonna let that simmer down. It's just flavors. You're gonna get the best flavors. So now, if you were making this for a lot of people, let's say you was making 2 chicken or more, you would add the onion, scallion, and all of that stuff in the beginning and let the curry chicken cook with that. But because you're only making, 1 chicken, 1 dinner, it's best to just separate those and get the best flavor. So after the vegetable cook down now you're gonna add in your potatoes. Not too big, not too small. You see how them cut up. You're gonna add in your potatoes, and you know this is the last step. So once your potatoes are done cooking, then your curry chicken should be ready. Alright? Alright. See it here now. Alright, so this is all done. The potatoes are nicely cooked, soft. See, not too much gravy. So the chicken is not swimming in a lot of gravy. Not too much gravy, gravy nice and thick. Everything nice.